Hi YouTube, I am back. If you're new to my channel, my name is Casey and I make videos about health and healing and just kind of my journey on healing my chronic illness. I have functional neurological disorder, so I've been quite ill for the last 2 years and I'm kind of just moving through life sharing my tips on how I'm coping with my new disability and kind of moving from a normal life to an altered life on how I'm trying to settle in and how I'm trying to heal myself. Just a note, I am sorry to my subscribers. I did not make a video last week because I was very sick and was just kind of curled up in bed. Also, I've noticed that my last video, my audio was friggin' terrible. I just bought a new phone, well, a new used phone, and I'm super disappointed that the audio is giving me grief. So I did buy a mic. I'm hoping that it is going to be okay. I do like thoroughly apologize that I didn't watch that video through more and realize that it was really crap. I did film it twice because the first time was really bad, and so yeah, let's hope that this little mic will help me. So this is a new area that I am filming, guys. Very exciting news. I am in my own place. So this video is going to be just a little bit of information about low-income housing, BC housing, and my experience, and yeah, my little house. I think maybe I'll give you a quick tour. I'm still unpacking and moving in and trying to decorate. It is not the nicest place, but I am super grateful to be in here. And so yeah, I'll give you guys a little bit of tour and show you like what I am getting. And yeah, it's been a crazy experience. I wanted to make a video on interstitial cystitis, which is like bladder issues, but I wanted to film today because it's been so long and I didn't bring my iPad, so I couldn't look at my notes. So I'm just gonna jump right into this video. I always feel like I film very last minute, which is kind of an issue for me because I want to be like prepared and try to look as nice as I can and whatever. And I just feel like yeah, I do what I can when I can. It's super hard with illness and just life to try and fit everything in, and filming is really important to me. So yeah, I try to make it happen the best I can. So thank you everyone who was here. I'm gonna kind of jump into it. So yeah, I don't know what it's called in other countries, but in Canada, BC, low income housing. So when I got sick 2 years ago, I was able to apply for disability. So I'm on permanent disability. I think I got that like 6 months in, maybe after I got sick. It took a while to get there because I do want to know if your illness is going to be long term and how much it affects you. So, with functional neurological disorder, for you people who don't know, it affects. It's like a movement disorder. So I have non-epileptic seizures, tics, tremors, sometimes weakness in walking. I have cognitive issues. Sorry, concentration issues. Yeah, just like a whole array of strange things that do affect me quite a bit. I am getting better, but it is slow, so I cannot work. So yeah, that's why I'm on permanent disability. So with permanent disability, I'm currently getting $1,500 a month. It's not much, but it is a good amount. It's just hard. I don't know, just living prices, the cost of living in BC is quite high, and especially where I'm living. I am living just in a small town called Terrace, but in northern BC. Um, but I am close to an industrial town called Kitimat, and I actually grew up there. They have an aluminum plant called Alcan, and then a gas pipeline called LNG. So Because they are bringing in a lot of workers, they're making a lot of money. The housing kind of prices have gone up, and just like rent and stuff. And everybody knows too that groceries are just really expensive right now too. So, um, going through money wise, if you have, rent, car insurance if you drive, a phone bill, groceries, um, yeah, medication, doctor's appointments, like gas, those things add up like really fast. I did a budget for myself when I was planning to move into my place, and yeah, I am super broke, and I'm a little bit nervous going forward. Anyway, sorry, that was kind of off top, or just kind of went off. Anyways, yeah, so I applied to BC Housing. Gosh, I think it's been a year ago. Um, I knew that when I would apply that it would take a really long time to get in, and kind of not knowing what's coming ahead, I did want to get my own place to be more financially or more independent because my parents are, older, and my dad was having health health issues, and they were kind of thinking that they would have to downsize eventually in their house, and that's where I was like kind of living, and then also living a little bit back and forth with my partner. But he lives in an RV with no running water, and it is very small, and that just kind of I like to be comfortable, and it's really nice to have a bathroom and a shower and running water. It's just hard when you get sick. Um, those things, van life was really awesome and important to me back then before I got sick. But it just kind of makes those things, those everyday. Hold on. Huh. I find whenever I film, I just start yawning consistently. It's just so weird. But I find that, um, yeah, with those everyday tasks, they become a lot more energy consuming. And so being ill, it is, you don't have that much energy, and you want to save that energy for fun things. So I like to, yeah, keep that energy for art and exercise and just, yeah. So I do still go out to my partner's place. Oh my goodness. Um, and we are planning on trying to build a house, maybe starting this summer, but that's going to be like at least a 3 year plan. So it was really important to me to be independent and have my own place in town so that I could, yeah, just feel secure in that. So yeah, I got a call about 3 or 4 weeks ago, confirming that they had a place available for me. So there used to be a restaurant and kind of like a motel, maybe like 5 minutes out of town, kind of in an industrial area in my town. Um, that, anyways, the restaurant had closed down, and the BC Housing had bought the motel, and so they had some units available, which was really exciting. Yeah, and they called me and said that it would be $380 for rent, internet and cable, and hydro, which is freaking crazy good because I think that like this is a studio kind of apartment, and I will kind of show you a little tour here in a minute. Um, but your door is on the outside. There's only 2 floors. Yeah, a big parking lot, and then it is fairly small, quite small. But yeah, it has a little kitchenette, no oven, but it does have a stovetop, and then a bathroom, obviously, no washer dryer in the unit or in the building, and I can't send mail here. Um, but yeah, so I got an option of 2 units, and the first one was really nice. Well, nicer. It was looked nearly renovated. It had wood, well, look laminate woodish floors, and they had Kitchen kind of looked a little bit newer, with a cute little island and some chairs. But it was super small. Like you walk in and right away there you could only fit a bed there, like no couch or anything, and then the kitchen was right there, and then right behind the kitchen was the bathroom. So it was super duper small. And something that was important to me was that like I had some room to move around, have people over, do yoga, work out. And so the second apartment that he showed me was the one that I am now, and much bigger, almost like twice the size. It the other one wasn't furnished, but this one came with a couch, a bed, a table and chairs, a dresser, a TV, and pots and pans and dishes. And so I was like, hey, yeah, I'm gonna go with that one. It is green carpet, which is pretty weird and nasty, but that's chill. I'm gonna get like a big area rug, I think. Um, yeah, it's giving me some retro vibes. The red wall behind me is painted very terribly. It's quite patchy, but that's fine. It's very dry in here. Goodness me. I have a nice window, one big window kind of in the front, and then that one does not open though. And then a teeny tiny window at the end that does open. So it's kind of like a long and narrow apartment. Anyways, yeah, so it took like about 3 weeks for everything to go through. I got my tour, and then that same day I called BC Housing back and said that I would like to get it. And then I think they took like 2 days to clean it, and yeah, here I am. I signed my paperwork. So now I paid my first month's rent. I didn't have to do a damage deposit, which was really nice. And I am allowed a pet, so I can bring my kitty, which is amazing. I think that I would have said no if I wasn't allowed bringing my pet, because my kitten. I just got a cat. Like I'm not gonna not bring my cat. Ooh, I'm so sorry. And I think I will probably sneak my dog in once in a while when I look after him during the day, or if Josiah comes for the night. To my knowledge, it does look like it's pretty chill here. Yeah, the rules seem pretty chill. It doesn't seem like it's monitored that much, and I don't have anybody on one side, but I do have a neighbor on the other side. And I am on the top floor, which I preferred for noise wise. Yeah, let me think about what else I have to say. It's really tough. There are, I would say, like 5 or 6 buildings in Terrace for low income housing. Um, but yeah, there's so many people in need of housing right now. And I actually just didn't really expect to get anything. And I'm super surprised that I got called. And I thought that I would just hop on it. I think it's really good for my independence. I didn't realize how stressed I would feel about moving into a place for myself. It's kind of weird because I have lived by myself before. I did a 6 month sublet from a friend, and then I lived in dorms when I went to college, and then I've also lived with my partner. Um, but yeah, I feel like now that I've been sick, I'm having a hard time working through emotions and maybe regulating emotions in these more bigger things. It seems a little bit more scary, and I have a lot of anxiety about it. Just like moving into the unknown, I do find that um, I do not handle stress well, and so it's been stressful. I've only had the keys for 3 days, so I the first day we came and cleaned everything really well. My parents actually bought a carpet cleaner and cleaned my carpets and the couch and the furniture, just because we're all, I think, a little bit of neat freaks and germaphobes, and moved in and whatever. But that day was a bit tough because I did start having seizures in the morning, and they're quite bad. Um, and I wasn't feeling stressed in that moment. I knew that I was feeling stressed building up to coming here. And then I think the day of, I kind of dissociated a little bit and didn't want to think about it. And so I think that's maybe when the seizures kind of were popping up because I was actually really stressed about it. Um, and yeah, so I've been trying really hard to slowly transition. My family has been super supportive by helping me move things in, hanging out with me here. Today is day 3, and I didn't come here yesterday because I was not feeling good. And then today I moved some more stuff and had lunch here with my parents, and then they left me to be by myself. So this is the first time I'm by myself in my little apartment. I unpacked some things more, watched a little bit of a TV, and I'm starting to feel more comfortable. Um, yeah, something that I was kind of reflecting on is that like I feel like my bedroom at my parents' house has been become my safe place essentially, and it's a place that I go to for respite and comfort, and I just feel safe and peaceful there, and it feels weird and scary for me to move all my stuff out of there into this place that is like feels very unknown and strange, and then have all that stuff here and then not have my stuff there anymore. And so it's not like I can just go back there and be like, oh, this is my respite still, because it's not going to feel the same because all my stuff is going to be here. So I've been really been worried about that. I think that this really ties into being autistic and having a hard time with transition. I think that I have always had this issue, but have been really good at dissociating and not really feeling those feelings. And I feel like ever since I got sick, I haven't been able to dissociate. And so, well, harder. It's been harder to dissociate. If I try to dissociate, I'll just have seizures instead. So I do start to realize when I'm dissociating. So I've been having really intense anxiety about being by myself, having to cook for myself, having I'm nervous about being ill and not being able to look after myself. But I do know that like my family and my partner are just a call away. This is a really good test to see where I'm at. I mean, there's no obligation for me to stay here longer than I want to. Worst case scenario, I can always move back home. um, yeah. So it's intense. It's been an intense time. It's also exciting. Like I am really excited to be able to have friends over and feel independent. I don't know. I've been feeling super guilty about relying on my family, my parents, and yeah, it's tough though because I just really appreciate my family and I really appreciate living with them, and I love the company. It's not like I'm feeling like I do like a lot of alone time, but it's nice just the presence of people, you know. They come and check in on me every once in a while, and like we have coffee together in the morning and we have dinner together. And so having that just consistent community feels really nice. And so I think being by myself is going to be weird and lonely, but it's also going to be good to kind of go inwards and maybe work on some certain things. And I do actually enjoy cooking. It's been a while, but um, another thing is that, yeah, just the cost of living is going to be really stressful. Um, I like to eat quite healthy, so sometimes, depending on what it is, some things could be more expensive than other things. So we'll kind of see on that. I'm sorry, I do sound still quite sick. My nose has still been running a lot, and I have been coughing and still having fatigue. So, oh, it's been a crazy time. Um, yeah, I don't know if I have much more to say. I will give you a little bit of a tour here, but yeah, I'm curious about like what your guys' living situation is. If you have like a chronic health problem or a disability, what are your living situation? Are you living with a partner or family, or are you living on your own? Are you living in assisted living? I'm really curious to hear how you guys get around and how you do. I do have a vehicle. My partner has been using it for the last couple months. I don't it really feel comfortable to drive with FND. I don't know if other people with FND drive. I've never really had a seizure while driving, but I have had to pull over because I feel stuff coming on. And so I have issues with cognitive skills and concentration. And I ran a stop sign last year while driving, and it really freaked me out because I'm not usually like that. And I haven't really driven much since. And living a little bit out of town, I've just been him and hawing. Also about getting a job sometime because of the cost of living. Uh, and that's another thing is like, what do you guys do for work as someone with a disability or chronic illness? Like, share with me down below. I am currently looking. I don't know if there's like businesses, organizations that help people with jobs because like I would only be able to work a couple hours a week, but it would be helpful. And then the other thing is like, how am I going to get to work, especially being a few minutes out of town? I don't necessarily want to drive all the time. I think we do have a handicap bus, but I don't know if they would pick me up. And I think maybe with Northern Health, I might be able to look into rides, but I'm not sure. So these are all things that I am kind of looking into for my new life. But this video is getting a bit long, so I think that I will give you guys a quick tour. Okay, so I'm not gonna take you outside because I don't really want to show you what the outside of my building looks like. But as you walk in, you look straight. So literally, this is like my whole house right here. But I'll bring things. This blanket here is a blanket that I've had since I lived in Kitimat, my house that I grew up in, and it is just like the most homiest blanket. To me, it reminds me of home, and it's so comfortable. And then I have this is my heater and AC, which is awesome. I think that it's crazy. Like most places don't have AC, and it gets a little bit hot here in the summer. So this is my little teeny tiny window. It does not open. The view is like kind of okay. Got a little mountain there. It's very nice out today. Um, I'm hoping to maybe hang some plants from that. And then I maybe will put my cat tree here. My cat isn't here yet because I'm not fully moved in, and yeah, it's kind of hectic. I'll probably have to move my things off of here because he will probably try to knock them over. And then, hi, there I am. It's nice that they have a big mirror because I did want like a long mirror. I've never had a TV, so this is really awesome because I just watched it from my iPad. And then an awesome part is that I have a dresser because I don't currently have a dresser. I just kind of have like a bigger closet. And then I just put these are actually my shelves. My parents just bought these for me, so that's nice. And then, yeah, it came with a bed, which kind of grosses me out, but I'm double sheeting it so that I don't have to think about it. And this is funny. This is like really gives you the motel vibes. Is like where the phones would go here, but I do kind of like it because it will help with, yeah, just I don't know, like a little bedstand. And then a friend or my brother's girlfriend gave me a little cat house for Monty and this really cute little blanket that I put on the ground. I'd like to, yeah, get a big area rug for here. And then just like collect rugs because I really do like that. Um, my closet area, I started bringing clothes, and then I think I'm gonna put my litter box in here because there is really no space to put the litter box that's kind of out of the way. And then yeah, we come with a little table, which I think is pretty cute. And then I think I'm gonna put some shelving back here. And then this whole wall too, I'm actually going to make like my art wall. This there was a really ugly picture on here. This is my little fuse box. This picture does not fit, so I'm gonna have to put something else there. And then this is my little teeny tiny kitchen. That's pretty friggin' cute. Yeah, it's pretty nice as a double sink. I feel like the stove could maybe be a little bit over because I don't know where to draw my dishes, but yeah, a little stove top that works awesome. And yeah, I came with a microwave and have dishes and stuff. I bought a filtration system for water. I cannot remember what the brand is called. Hold on, let me look. It is the is that gonna focus? Santevia. It doesn't want to focus. How about that one? No? Oh my goodness. Hello. Hello. There we go. Anyways, so it's water's disgusting here. There's fluoride in it. It tastes really bad. So I got this actually secondhand, which is crazy because I did really want it. It has two filtrations. I don't even remember what for. I know that chlorine is one of them. Or sorry, yeah, chlorine, fluoride, because there's fluoride in the water. And then more stuff. There's like a carbon filter in there. And then these are little minerals, rocks to put minerals back in the water. I did try a little bit not too long ago, and I noticed that the water did taste a little bit weird and quite salty. I do know that you're supposed to have a little bit of salt in your water, but it tastes kind of weird. So I am not sure how I feel about that yet. I'll get back to you. Yeah, so it'll sit up here on this little stand. I'm just waiting for this water to filter through because I don't want to pick it up. And this is not on there very good. I did not want it to fall over. A little fridge that I started adding pictures, and this is this is the only window that opens, which is hilarious. It's quite small, but it is nice that there is a window that opens. And then just around the corner here is my bathroom. I did have to buy a shower curtain, which is totally cool. The floor is pretty neat. And then yeah, it is pretty chill. It's nice to have a bathtub. That's awesome. And there I am looking haggard. My nose is super red. Yeah, goodness. That's it, you guys. Yeah, okay, so that was the little tour. Pretty well my little home. I think I'm gonna end up there. I made quite a long video. You can see my cat has scratched me in the face because he has been in hunting mode, and when I am sleeping, he likes to jump on my face. So I have not been appreciating that. Yeah, anyways, this is kind of a random video. I hope that it is maybe insightful to people who are wondering what low income housing looks like. This is it. It's not terrible. I'm super grateful for this place. It's pretty cool. Yeah, I'm excited to keep decorating and kind of grow that independence for myself and hopefully level up in the world. I don't know. It's an adventure. I'm just kind of exploring. I'm going with it. I'm gonna I'm gonna see how it is. I hope everybody is doing good. It is pretty freaking cold here. um, yeah, I will say, if you guys are looking for a TV show to watch on Netflix, it is called Dark. It is a German TV show. It's kind of like about time travel, but it's super interesting. You're kind of just like trying to guess what's happening, and yeah, watch it. Make sure that when you watch it, your audio is in English, and you can turn the subtitles on as well. But I told my parents to watch it, and for some reason, when they started to watch it, it was in German, and not because it is a German show. But usually, you'd think that it would be in English because it can be dubbed over. So yeah, make sure it's in English. But it's even though it is dubbed over, it is amazing. Super cool, super awesome. It's not like too violent or anything, not too scary. But yeah, it's really good. 3 seasons. Highly recommend. That is what I've been diving into as I've been sick. Yeah, I am just really looking forward to springtime and being outside again. Unfortunately, I canceled my gym membership because I am feeling pretty poor moving into my place. I'm gonna hopefully bring my bike out here. It is nice. There's a long, like super long sidewalk. They call it the Millennial Trail here, or the Sand Trail. And so I'm hoping that maybe I can like ride my bike a little bit. Um, Also, I will be kind of going back and forth with my parents because I'm leaving all my art stuff there, and I'm hoping that those will be like my work days, and I'll like go and make some art for the farmers market, and yeah. I don't really know what else to share. I think that's it. Yeah, if you guys want to share down below again what your living situation is for having a disability or chronic health, that'd be really awesome just to keep on sharing. Yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, and subscribe if you want to see more. Just me sharing about my healing journey and just working through what it's like to be kind of newly disabled. um, yeah, yeah. Thank you so much for watching and being here, guys. I always really appreciate your support. I really hope that this mic is a upgrade on the channel, and yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.